everybody, so we have a Vinyasa Flow today, suitable for all levels with some options given, so I hope you enjoy. So as always, let's just come onto our mat and find a comfortable seated position. Roll the shoulders back and down, tuck the chin in and just start to find some grounding. Becoming aware of the space that you're in. Then just notice your breath within your chest. How it feels in its natural state. And as you become aware of the breath, knowing it's something that we can control, something physical, that helps us with our mind and our mindset. To start to inhale in for the count of 4 through your nose, and exhale out for the count of 4 through your nose. Breathing in for the count of 4, and exhaling out for the count of 4. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And just continue this breath. Letting it flow. And almost creating it circular. Those inhales and exhales. In and out. Feeling that rise of your chest. And the exhale as you release all the breath from your lungs. Now just tap into how taking a couple of deep breaths like this makes you feel. That mind and body connection. Helping you settle down and get ready for your practice. You feel that prana, that energy as you breathe. Keeping it with you throughout your practice today. And honouring your practice to something or someone that you love. Take a moment now to think of this thing, a person. You may need a little bit more love. You just hold them or that thing in your heart. And then knowing if the mind wanders, or if any thoughts or feelings of discomfort arises, to not only take it back to the breath, but also maybe to take your thoughts back to that person or thing. Knowing that you are taking this time to yourself. To do something good for your mind and body. To be with your breath. That energy, that prana. So work with it. Control the breath. Control the mind. And find that inner peace within. Whatever arises, know to take a breath, pause, and you can handle whatever comes your way. Keeping this deep breath in mind, inhaling in for the count of 4. And exhaling out for the count of 4. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just blinking the eyes open and making your way onto your back to start off our practice. So come all the way down. And just hug the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug, rocking side to side. Just massaging out that lower back. And then hugging the right knee, in towards your chest. And give it a good squeeze, just feeling onto that lower back. Start to draw a few circles of that knee going one way. And start to draw circles going the other way. And from here, extend that right leg straight up towards the sky. If it's got a little bend in it, that doesn't matter. It's the beginning of our practice. Interlace the fingers underneath the thigh and just start to pull that foot in, that leg in. Breathe here. And maybe circling that ankle now, going one way. And just circle it going this way. And option here to lift the shoulders off the mat. So you can take hold of your foot or the big toe with the peace finger. If you can't do this, bend the knee and just hold on towards your knee. Place the left hand onto your left hip and push it down towards the ground. From here, either with your big toe or on your knee, just take that right knee out towards the side. And as soon as that left hip starts to come up, you've come too far. So just nice and gentle, just feel into this. So both sit bones are down on the ground. And it's not about going really far. It's about just seeing where you can go without changing the posture. See it either here or here. Taking one more breath in, and wherever you are with your knee or your big toe, squeeze the core and bring that foot back in. Then, taking your hand down, take the left hand and place it either again onto your knee or onto the side of your shin. Take the right hand out towards the side, and you don't need too much of a pull here to just take the leg across the body. And you'll feel a little stretch into the IT band. So wherever you are, just hold it here. Engage the core and feel into it. And slowly take your way back to center. This time extending the right leg and hugging the left knee in towards your chest. Again, just taking a few circles of that knee, going one way, working the femur in the hip joint. and taking it going the other way. Then again, extending that leg up towards the sky, interlace the fingers and give it a little pull in. Hold and breathe here. If you've lost your breath, start to inhale again, in for the count of 4 through your nose. And exhale out for the count of 4 through your nose. Knowing we ask ourselves, are we truly practicing yoga if we lose our breath? Otherwise, we're just kind of doing a bit of stretching. And yoga is much more than just stretching. So tap into all thoughts and feelings, all sensations, that moving meditation, and of course your breath. And from here, just circling the ankle, going one way. And circle it going the other way. Lifting the shoulders off the mat and maybe taking the big toe with your peace finger, or bend the knee and take hold of the left knee. Place that right hand onto your right hip wherever you are as you push it down, and take that knee out towards the left hand side. Again, no need to go too far, keep pushing that right hip down. As soon as those right sit bones come off the ground, you need to just pause there and just hold. Engage the core and feel into it. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. No, there is no judgment in yoga. Just do what feels right for your body and mind today. And slowly squeeze the core as you bring that leg back up or the knee back up. Release the foot or the knee and take the left hand out towards the sides. Take that right hand onto your shin or onto your right knee. Left knee, sorry. As you take it across the body. Again, no need to go too far. Just feeling that stretch into the IT band wherever you are. Holding here and breathing. And very slowly coming back up to center. Hugging both knees now in towards your chest and just rocking side to side. From here, push the knees out. So the knees are stacked over your hips, and take the arms above your shoulders. Now with the lower back, we try not to create that arch, but push the sit bones down. So that the navel is tucked in towards the spine and there is no hollow underneath. From here, taking the left leg out, straight, keeping that engagement of the core, and take the right hand up and over. Exhale as you squeeze the hand and the knee back in. Keeping that engagement of the core, left hand, right leg come straight. Exhale, take it back in. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Sorry, right hand, left leg. And squeeze it in. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And squeeze it in. One more time. Really feeling that core. Nice and slow, hold it. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, really nice. Place the hands underneath your thighs. You can just rock and roll on your spine. Get some momentum for me. And once you've got some momentum, come and cross the legs over. Come into your 4-point kneeling. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. You come into a few rounds of your cat-cow. So inhale as you dip the belly. Exhale as you round through your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale in towards your cow. And exhale in towards your cat. And just taking a few cat-cows now in your own time. Maybe taking a few wiggles side to side in either cat or cow. Maybe you want to bend those elbows, take a few barrel rolls. Maybe you want to take the arms out. Just feel what feels good for you as you wake up your body here. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. Just feel into it. It is your practice. So do what feels right for you. Maybe taking one hand over and going forward and back. Have another breath or two to explore. Before coming into a neutral spine, hands are under shoulders, tuck the toes under, and push the hips up and back, heels come down towards the ground, chest towards your thighs. Bend the knees slightly if you need to, if the back of your legs are slightly tight. And it's the first downward facing dog of our practice, so just pedal out those feet, pedal out those shoulders. Invite some movement here. Any shakes and wiggles you may like to do before finding some stillness here in your downward facing dog. Gazing in between your thighs and bending the elbows slightly to protect the joints. Wrap the ribcage round and gaze in between your thighs. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Walking the hands now to the back of your mat. Take hold of opposite elbows and just start to sway side to side in your right dog. Maybe nod your head yes and no, and feel the back body release here. Then drop the hands, and very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself up. Bone by bone. Slower than you think you need to go. Roll the shoulders back, placing the feet together. As you lift the arms up and come up onto your tiptoes. As we walk towards the top of our mat, really engage the core, navel into spine, tuck the tailbone under, little tiptoes. And try not to get there before I get there. Smile as well, guys. Yes. And drop the feet down, take the hands down, roll the shoulders back, palms face forward. Pick up all 10 toes and place them down in towards the ground. Feet hip width apart or big toes together. Engage your core, your pelvic floor, and that space kind of in between your belly button. Move the banda, Vinyasa Flow. Tuck the chin in. As you stand here in your Tadasana, your mountain pose, feeling grounded with the earth. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. Deep breath in. And exhale out for twice as long. Blinking the eyes open. So Namaskar A, sun salutation A. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Hands come to prayer. Exhale as you fold over your legs, bend the knees if needed. Inhale, hands to chin, squeeze the shoulders back, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down on the ground, stepping back in towards your plank. Drop your knees, your chest and your chin all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the upper body, maybe lift the arms up. for a baby cobra. Exhale, place the hands down, tuck the toes under, pushing back into a tabletop, and then pushing the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. And find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Remember, you can bend the knees. Spread the fingertips with the index finger facing forwards and push through the thumb and the base of the index finger. Again, wrap the ribcage around so your elbows aren't sticking out, and relax the neck away from the shoulders. Breathe here. Knowing you can always drop to a tabletop at any point if needed. Or of course you've got your child's pose as well, if there is anything you do not want to do today. So remember, it is your practice. Wherever you are, breathe. Looking in between your hands as you inch those feet forward, or stepping one foot at a time towards the top of your mat. Inhale to look up, squeeze the shoulders back, and exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, raise the arms up, and exhale, take them towards your heart center. Going again to Namaskar A with some variations if you want them. Inhale, raise your prayer. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up towards the horizon, flat back. Exhale, place the hands down, option to step, or if you would like to jump towards the back of your mat, landing with a slight bent elbow, keep the core engaged. Knees, chest, chin as before, or lowering only one elbows in towards your side, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, as you push through the tops of your feet, squeeze the shoulders back and relax them away from your ears for upward facing dog. Find on the mat or off the mat, push through the tops of the feet. Exhale, flip the feet over and push back, downward facing dog. Breathe it here. And as time goes on, you will start to find that downward facing dog becomes a place of comfort. But for now, if it doesn't feel so comfortable, that is cool. Just drop down to a tabletop and just practice. Practice and patience is all you need. Wherever you are on your journey, it does not matter. There is no judgment, no comparison. We're all on different journeys, and that is all that matters. Looking in between your hands, rise up onto your tiptoes. Bend through your knees, option to step, or if you'd like to jump towards the top of your mat, land nice and lightly if you can. Inhale to look up, squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, take them down towards your side. Roll the shoulders back to Namaskar B. So bend the knees and sit down into Utkatasana, making sure you can see all 10 toes. Untuck the pelvis, so try not to stick your bum out, but squeeze it back in. Exhale, place the hands down towards the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Stepping or jumping towards the back of your mat, taking whatever option suits you. Bend the elbows as you land to protect the joints, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your up dog or baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Lift right leg up, pinky toe down and keep the hips square. Exhale as you shift the weight forward and bring that foot in between your hands. Hook it if you need to. Ball of back foot or 45 degrees, right hip back, left hip forward. Strong through your legs as you rise up into your warrior one. Bend through that front knee. One breath in. Exhale, frame the foot with your hands. Ball the back foot, step back in towards your plank as you lower. Knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog or your baby cobra. Take what feels good for you. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Lifting left leg up, again pinky toe down. Three-legged dog. Keep the hips as square as possible. Exhale, shift the weight forward, bend the knee and place it in between your hands. Ball of back foot or 45, left hip back, right hip forward, rise up. Warrior one. Breathe in. And exhale, place hands down, step back to lower. Inhale to your Urdhva Mukha Savasana, your upward facing dog. And exhale to Adho Mukha Savasana, your downward facing dog. And just find some comfort and stillness here. Knowing it's a moving meditation. We practice asana so that we strengthen our concentration when we are in more difficult postures. So that when we are in an easier posture, say sitting, meditating, we can meditate for longer. And that's why we practice asana. There are many other benefits of practicing the moving meditation, the asana, but this is one of the main benefits of it. So tap into that concentration wherever you are and breathe. Look in between your hands, rise up onto your tiptoes, bend your knees as you step, jump or float towards the top. Inhale to look up, exhale fold. Inhale, bend the knees and sit down into your Utkatasana, squeeze the thighs together. Make sure you can see all 10 toes equal weight between your feet. And breathe, inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more deep inhale, see if you can sink a little bit lower. And exhale, three. Come and rise all the way up. Really nice, guys. Coming and standing into your Tadasana for a moment. So big toes together, heels slightly apart. And reset yourself. Tuck the chin in. Just ground down. Close the eyes as we sink our breath. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more breath in. And exhale out. Blinking the eyes open. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale as you fold over your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift, squeeze the shoulders back. And exhale as you release with a sigh. Let it go. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release out the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale, let it go. Place the hands down, bend the knees as you step that right foot towards the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up to an easy twist, open the chest up. Exhale, place that hand down, lift the right arm up. My hair is everywhere. And exhale, take it down one more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Drop that knee down, reach the right arms up towards the sky into Anjali-asana, your low lunge. Just breathe it here. Squeeze the glutes. And push through, push the hips forward, feeling that stretch into the thighs. From here, tuck the right toes under and pushing up into your high crescent lunge. Left hip back, right hip forward. And from here, opening up into your warrior back foot. So try not to stick the hips out, but take them under. Holding here in your warrior two for 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Straighten up that left leg. Take the hips towards the back and reach as far forward as you can before twisting over and placing and pushing the back of your left hand into your shin. Reach that right hand up, Trikonasana. So straight legs, little bend in that front knee. Try not to lock out the joints. Really open up through the right side of the body and take that shoulder back so you're like in two planes of glass. 3 breaths here in your triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly take your way back up. Bend into that front knee as you come onto the ball of the back foot. Place the hands down to frame the foot. And lift that left leg off the ground. Sorry, right leg off the ground. Getting left and right mixed up a lot today, sorry. And you might want to just bring your hands a bit more forward so that underneath your shoulders. Bend through that left knee if you need into your standing split. So standing splits never really looks like a standing split. But we just take it for what it is. Remember, it's not what it looks like, it's about how it feels. Maybe see if you can straighten that left leg. And maybe if you can, bringing the hands a bit more closer towards your foot. Keep the top leg as straight as possible. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend through that left knee. And place that right foot down on the ground. Step the left foot back as you take a vinyasa, knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Option here to drop down onto your knees and take a little child's pose, or to take 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. And wherever you are, coming back into your downward facing dog. As you inch those feet forward towards the top of your mat. And again, as we take a deep inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, release it with a sigh. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. One more time, let it all go. Whatever you're holding on to. Place the hands down, this time stepping the left leg back. Drop the knee down and raise the arms up into your low lunge on the other side. Again, squeeze the core, maybe take that right hip back, that left hip forward. As you open up through the hips by pushing the left hip, pushing the hips forward, but keeping the pelvis level. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop the hands to frame the foot. Tuck the toes under as you lift that right hand up towards the sky for an easy twist. I should really sort out my hair, but it's all okay. Breathe in. And exhale, take that right hand down, lift the left hand up. Feel into this. Opening up. And exhale, take it down. One more time each side. Deep breath in. And exhale, take it down. Inhale, left hand comes up. And exhale, take it down. Drop that knee down on the ground and lift the arms back up, low lunge. Tuck your left toes under and push up into your high crescent lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Bend through the knee so that the knee tries to stack over your ankle. And energy coming out through the left back heel. One breath in. And exhale, take that back foot to 90 degrees into your warrior two. I know I'm not facing you, but we are all okay here. I'm sure you can still hear me. Bend through that knee, tuck the pelvis under. 3 breaths here in your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, 1. So if your back arm is a little bit lower, lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Deep inhale in. Feel into this. Exhale, 3. Straighten that front leg. Take those hips towards your back. Reach, reach, reach as far forward. And turn yourself over into your Trikonasana. Gazing down at your big toe or maybe up towards the sky. Or wherever you want to gaze. Try not to lock the knee out. And imagine you are almost like pushing carrying the mat away with your feet. So push through the outer edge of the left foot. And through your front foot. Just connect with your breath. One more breath in. And exhale, take yourself back. Bend to that front knee and come onto the ball of your back foot. Raise your arms back up into your high crescent lunge. Exhale as you place the hands down to frame the foot. Lift that left leg up towards the sky, standing split. Get a little bend into your right knee if you need, and hands can be out more underneath your shoulders if needed. Top leg is straight, and maybe if you can, take those hands closer towards your front foot. Breathe in here, feeling this deep stretch. Engage the core, and tap into all feelings going. Knowing if other thoughts arise, to take it back to the breath. Deep breath in. And exhale, bend through that right knee and place the left foot down. Step the right foot back, taking a vinyasa, knee stretching or chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Dropping the knees down and everyone having a little rest in your child's pose for a moment. Just connect with your breath. And whenever you're ready, coming back into your downward facing dog. So lift the hips up and back. Lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Bend through that right knee. And stack one hip on top of each other in your three-legged dog. Try to keep equal weight between your hands. Breathe it in. And exhale, straighten that right leg. Take the right knee now towards your chin and place the foot in between your hands. Ball your back foot as you rise up into your high crescent lunge. From here, shifting the weight as far forward as you can so you're light onto your back toes and lift that left knee now in towards your chest. Hold it here. Exhale, as you with control, take it all the way back and tap those left toes down into the ground. Inhale, picking and squeezing it back in. Sorry, exhale, squeeze it back in. Inhale, take it down. Really challenge that balance. Whoop. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, take it back. Last time, exhale, squeeze it in and hold that knee in towards your chest now. So, turn towards you. You've got your left knee in. We're coming into our peak pose today, which is which is Vinyasa Flow. So hand to big toe posture. So you've got a few options here. You can either keep holding onto your knee with your left hand and placing that right hand onto your hip. And this is a great option. If you are a bit more advanced and you've done this before and would like to grab the big toe with your peace fingers and take the foot out, trying to keep the leg as straight as possible, you can. Wherever you are, 3 breaths here. Trying to create Tadasana with the right hand side of your body. Breathe it in. Exhale 1. Breathe it in. Exhale 2. Breathe it in. Exhale 3. Wherever you are, either with your knee or your foot, take that left knee out towards the side. And again, holding here for 3 breaths, maybe gazing towards the right hand side if you can. Nice and strong with that standing leg, and grow tall. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Find that concentration. Inhale. Exhale 3. Taking yourself all the way back. Wherever you are, release the foot or the knee and place both hands onto your hips. Point the toe, get the leg straight and lift it up. Hold here, inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 2. Lift it up again. And exhale 3. Really nice, guys. Shake it off. Woo. Good job. Okay. Shake it off. Coming into your Tadasana as you lift the arms up. Exhale as you fold over your legs. Step back in towards your plank. Knees stretching or Chaturanga, taking your Vinyasa. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. You've got the other side to go, so you know what is coming. Lifting that left leg up. Bend through the knee. And stack one hip on top of the other. Again, equal weight between your hands in your 3-legged dog. Straighten that left leg and place the foot in between your hands. Rising up into your high crescent lunge, bend into that front knee. Shifting the weight forward. Light on those right toes as you squeeze the knee in towards your chest. Inhale, lightly take those toes back towards the back into your high crescent lunge. Exhale, squeezing it in. Inhale, take it back. One more time, exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, take it back. And this time, exhale, squeeze it in. Hold the knee in towards your chest. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see. Taking that left hand onto your hip. And either staying here with your hands on your knee, or taking the big toe with your peace finger and extending the leg as we come onto the other side for Vinyasa Flow. 3 breaths here. Try and shift that right hip joint back into the femur back into your femur back into your hip joint. Just breathe. Focus on one point and create Tadasana with the left hand side of your body. And then wherever you are, take the leg out towards the sides. It's okay if you fall out as well. That's all part of it. There's no judgment. Just come back into it. And yoga is all about finding joy. So wherever you are, just try and find some joy. Gazing maybe towards the left. One more breath. And exhale, take it back to center. Drop the foot or the knee knee, point the toes, straight leg, lift it up, 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2, come on, lift it up, try not to lean back. And exhale, 3, oh good. Whew. Drop the leg down and give it all a shake out, shake everything out. Woohoo. All right, we made it, guys. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale as you fold over your legs. And stepping back in towards the plank. Drop the knees and have a little rest in your child's pose. You've done so well. Just let the heart rate settle. And let the body settle down. Always be with your breath. And taking yourself over onto your back. So you just hug the knees in towards your chest, or any way you like onto your back. And just again, a few rock side to side massaging out the lower back. Take the arms out in towards the T and raise the legs up towards the sky. Crossing the right knee over your left. And you can either just stay here, or if you can hook that right foot underneath your left ankle, you can. Bend the knees wherever you are. And taking the legs over to the left hand side. And gazing towards your right into a supine back twist. But you've got this crisscross legs as we start to close the body up after doing a lot of opening. Just breathe here and start to settle down. Knowing that you've done something good for your body today. The physical, which helps with the mental. And in turn, is something good for your soul and spirit. So tap into that. Knowing that we are, within our yoga practices, trying to connect with our one true nature, to find that uninterrupted and unconditional joy. So if this practice made you smile, or feel some enjoyment when you are practicing yoga, then try and find that joy during all parts of your life, wherever or whatever is going on. Find joy. And slowly make your way back up. Unravel those legs, and this time bring them back up. Take that left knee over your right, bend the knees, and again, if you can hook that left foot over your right ankle, that's great. And if not, just let it hang out. That's cool too. Taking your legs over to the right hand side and gaze towards your left. As you settle down on the other side. And maybe taking thoughts back to that intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Honouring your practice to a person or a place or a thing. Hold that in your heart as you rest here. Whenever you're ready, just coming back to center, unravel those legs, and take any final movements you may like. Maybe a happy baby, maybe just windshield wiping those legs side to side, Or if you're pretty happy, just take the legs out towards the corners of your mat. And let the hands rest down towards the sides, palms facing up. As you come into your Savasana, your resting posture. Feeling the belly rise and fall in its natural state. And let all the muscles sink down into the earth. Maybe seeing if there's anywhere that you're holding on to, if you can release a little more. Release and let go. Just taking the next couple of moments to remain still. And just starting to bring flickers of awareness back to the body. Wiggling your fingertips and toes. And raising the arms up and over your head for a full body stretch. Releasing with a sigh. Take knees in towards your chest. And roll over onto your right hand side. Just pausing here with your eyes closed. No rush. Whenever you're ready, making your way to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Placing the palms of your hands facing up on your knees. So you take thoughts back to that intention you set, honouring your practice to that personal place, sending your love. Placing hands into heart center. Raising your thumbs up to your lips. May you think kind and speak kind words. And raising your thumbs up to your third eye, may you speak kind words. Namaste.